Half listening as usual. We all have blind spots, the parts of life as a whole, of our life in particular, and parts of the significant others that we don't see or don't want to see. This is an auspicious time to listen to what we don't want to hear, to see what we would not see, and to feel and accept what we've tried to deny but know is true. We all have blind spots. However, when it's other people who are the ones not being receptive, we should not try to change them and intervene in most cases. So now I've been trying this with my friend Andrew, who's started out seems like a very liberal person, but he's become somewhat ideologically captured by the right at the moment. We've seen this going on a lot, but he's still, but my position is that there's a collective psychosis on the left and on the right. And so I will try and talk people down who are on either side of that, but then they stereotype me as like, oh, then you're on the right, or oh, you're on the left. No, I'm not on either of those sides at the moment. But it's hard for them to see. So usually it does not work. And in fact, research shows that when you try and talk down ideologically captured people from their positions, you actually harden them into them. Now, in this case, I've got somebody who's is more open-minded than that, and so I have been trying, but I may not change their vote. But I might try even harder if they were in a swing state. So it's kind of like you have to use your own judgment, but in most cases, trying to talk to the unreceptive is a fool's errand. And fools rush in where angels fear to tread, and that kind of thing. So instead, we should just lovingly withdraw energy while retaining the image of that person's highest potential. But as Aleister Crowley pointed out, if I tell a man something he's not ready to hear, it's the same as if I told him a lie. Expand what you can perceive, but don't cast your pearls before the willfully unperceptive. Here's another example. It just came to mind. I was canvassing for an environmental cause, door-to-door canvassing, in the mid-90s, and I forget what, I think it might have been Rocky Flats might have been the environmental issue. But anyway, this very conservative older man, very older man, opened the door, and I got out like a few seconds of my rap, and then he cut me off and said, and this is an exact quote, "I'm against the environment and the people in it." So that was kind of my cue that he probably wasn't going to be receptive to the rest of my rap, and it was time to move on to the next door. So save your time and energy for those who are receptive, for those who are meeting you halfway. And if somebody is simply not willing to listen, then don't join them in the foolishness. Just better remain silent, conserve your energy, save it for those who actually are receptive to what you have to say. As Gandalf said to Frodo, at least in the movie version, keep it secret, keep it safe.